Hey y'all, it's your favorite South Florida realtor, Lucica Suarez. I came upon this question a few times, more than usual, about NACA. NACA is a program that has no money down, no PMI for first-time home buyers. They so a lot of people have been coming to me and talking to us. So we're gonna get into it about NACA today. All right, so NACA is a program that specifically works with Bank of America. And this is what NACA means. So with NACA, we're going to start with the pros and the cons, and we're going to talk about pros and cons and if it's right for you. So I always want to start off on a positive note. So some of the pros of NACA is that there's no money down. You don't have any PMI, which is private mortgage insurance. And then they really do prepare you. To me, it's a benefit. They really do prepare you for being a homeowner, because there are some very stark differences from being a renter or being on government assistance to actually now having a mortgage and paying for things on your own. They help with that transition, because sometimes it's a shock to people. Like, oh my God, so I can't just call, my AC is down, I can't just call the maintenance man. No, you have to call AC people. They're gonna come in and they're gonna charge you for looking at it. And if you don't get any services done, and if you do get services done, whatever they charge is gonna go towards that balance, so on and so forth. So the point is, so NACA does really help prepare people for becoming a homeowner. Some of the cons is, if you have a timetable, if you're like, hey, I need to be out of here by this time or be out of there by this time, then NACA, they do take their time. They take their time, and they're very stringent in their application process. Like, they're going to get in your business. Okay, most underwriting, most loan companies or mortgage companies do get in your business, but I just feel like with NACA there's an extra layer there, because these are loans that are backed by Bank of America, Fannie, and the government. So they really take you through there. So not just that, but another con is that they have, if you have a specific, oh my God, I want to make sure this is my dream neighborhood. If that dream neighborhood does not fall within their area, the area that they have allotted, then you're going to buy if you're going to go through the NACA program, you're going to buy in their allotted neighborhoods. It's not free for all, hey, this is a neighborhood I want to be in, so let's work on to make it happen. No. It's where they are allowed to buy. So their housing selection is very limited. And another con about that is, yes, and this is not necessarily a con, I just think it's a little bit more, I feel like their wording could be a little bit different. No, you don't need a down payment, but they absolutely require you to have, I think it's 3 months of your mortgage in a savings. So the saving element doesn't go away just because it's a NACA program. You still do have to save. You still have to show them, not only can I have this emergency fund, or I have 3, it is a requirement. You will not get approved if you don't have that requirement. And then this is kind of neutral things that you kind of want to think about. They do require you to volunteer, and they do require you to go through a counselor multiple times before you even talking to the mortgage lender. So it's not necessarily a good or bad thing. It's just something to think about once you're going through NACA. So if you're not picky about where you work, where you are going to live, if you don't have a specific timetable, and if you don't mind literally shelling out everything but your blood type, then NACA could be for you. But if you have a timetable, if you want a specific neighborhood, if you want to not go through a very lengthy process, then maybe you want to reconsider some other options. And if you we could talk about what's best for you, whether that could be best for you, or one of the loan officers that I work with would be best for you. So give me a call and let's talk about it.